Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Delighted you're here today. We're talking about connection, and I'm going to give you 3 practical steps of how you can increase your connections and also feel supported in your own journey. So, whatever you're doing, my friends, it's time to connect in. This is your time, your moment. So, let's dive in. Connection. I think that's such a powerful theme, and we're talking about this in January this year, and starting our year with connecting to ourselves, connecting to others, connecting to nature, connecting to the environment. Today, we're focusing on connecting with others. I have a question for you. Who do you consider part of your inner circle? People that you can rely on. You know that if anything, you need them at the drop of a hat, they're there for you. I think it's so good to take some time to take stock of that. And who do you consider are your closest friends? And that you are there for them. If anything goes wrong, they call you about it. Nurturing connection is such an important gift because it helps us to not feel alone. We're living in a society right now with social media that we have thousands of followers and friends and families on Facebooks and so on and so forth, but who do we really have that's close to us? And who are we close to? Who are those people that pick us up when we're feeling discouraged? That tell us, look, I care for you. I know you're there. And that's an important question to ask ourselves because more and more we're isolating each other. We're isolating ourselves. We're in an epidemic right now of loneliness in the world at large. And so, my friend, I want to really encourage you to change that, to reframe that for yourself. Don't be the one left alone. We're meant to be in community. We're meant to be close to each other. That's how we're just hardwired for connection. So I really want to share with you some practical tips that hopefully will help you in your own journey, coming out of your own shell and reach out to people because it's important. So point number 1, connection starts with present. Being present. That is so important. This is so simple, yet difficult for us to do. I have a friend of mine a few years ago, actually quite a few years ago. I remember he taking me out for dinner and he was always really, really busy. He was constantly on his phone. But if he made an appointment to meet you for dinner, let's say, his phone was off. He gave you full and undivided attention. And I remember asking him, doesn't it, bother you that other people may be trying to call you and so on and so forth? He's like, no. I made time for you, so I'm having time with you. And that was it. His phone was off, and for those 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever it was that we were just talking, he was fully present. And he's such a dear friend till this day because he knew the value of being present. So sometimes if somebody's talking to you and you're on your phone, distracted, so on and so forth, what is the signal you're giving them? Even for your child, if they come to you and ask them for, Mom, can you help me with this? And you're like, yeah, what is it? I'm listening. But you're not giving full attention. They feel rejected. Like, oh, I'm not important to you. But on the other side, if you stop and you just tune into them, even if it's for 5 minutes, your full attention for 5 minutes, it means the world to them. Because you didn't allow any other distractions to come in the way. So that's the point number 1. Make sure that you give that full time and attention to whoever it is. If you carve out that time for them, let them know that you're feeling seen, loved, and cared for by how you conduct yourself next to them. So yeah, put up the phone, put on the non-disturb, whatever it is. Have that cup of tea with them. Listen intently and let them know that you care for them. So that's point number 1. Number 2, small, consistent touch points. Ooh. Look, I'm not perfect in this either, but I think it's such an important way to keep our friends and those especially that we want to keep closer to us. If we have these touch points, if we send small texts saying, hey, I'm thinking of you. How are you doing today? Pick up the phone and give a call, like I said last time. Very important. Or just saying, hey, can we go out for a coffee? Can we meet up? Sometimes if you don't have enough energy to do something like that I understand it's hard, but you can send a voice note. You can just say, I'm thinking about you. You can say a prayer for them and let them know that you do that. Because when we tell other people that we're thinking of them, that we're praying for them, it makes them know that they're cared. It makes them feel seen, understood in their own journey. And what a gift and privilege that is. And by these small touch point connections consistently, it helps us also to form deeper relationships. And that's the whole point of this exercise for ourselves, because we are meant to live together in unity and harmony with other people. And we are meant to have other people in our lives. But sometimes it takes a little bit of taking care of it, of nurturing that friendship, of nurturing that people, nurturing those around us, and nurturing our ecosystem so that they can feel valued as well. Those are very small, but very practical things to do. I'm sure you're right now thinking about somebody. Who's that person? You can pause right now and send them a little message or finish the podcast and then afterwards get in touch with them. Because we have so many people that really would love to know that you care for them. And by doing that, you'll help yourself to feel connected with others. And that connectivity strengthens your bonds of friendship. It strengthens your own feeling of self-worth, sense of self-worth. Your own feeling and sense of self-worth, which is so imperative and very lost at times, So something for you to think about, my friend. Last but not least, let yourself receive support. If you're anything like me, I can be very proud. It's not easy to allow other people to help me, to know that I need help. Because I'm like, of course I can do it myself. I don't need anybody else. But that's not the reality. We're not an island, and we do need each other. And that's just how life is meant to be. And it's okay. So my friends, let others know that you need help. Let's say, hey, I'm struggling. Can you check on me in the end of the week? Or can you just check on me? I will appreciate if you can pray for me for X, Y, or Z. This is really bothering me right now. Let others know that you need help. Let others come in and give you lend a helping hand. And sometimes you can be honest with them and say, look, I don't know what I need right now, but I just need your presence. I just need a hug. And sometimes my son's actually really good at doing that for me. If I'm a little bit out of sorts, and just gloomy and I come close to him, he just gives me a big hug and just breathe there with him. I usually say that's a minute, it's a power and a hug of a minute so that your heart rate starts connecting to the other person's heart rate and the rhythm goes together and you just sync each other's body, and it really is so beneficial. And that's sometimes what I need, a hug. And sometimes it's hard for me to say it. Can I just have a hug? I need a bear hug. But what's that for you in your own personal life? You know what you need. And can you also help other people know that? Because sometimes we can also be the ones that are just giving out, the ones in touch, the ones that are reaching out to other people, finding out how they're doing, trying to go for teas and coffees and planning these things. And a relationship is not supposed to be a one-side, road. It takes two to tango. It has to be a balanced relationship as well. You can't just be giving. You also need to be able to receive. And for you to be able to receive, you also need to be able to stop and allow your pride to go away for a little bit and just that ego and just say, hey, it's okay. It's okay for others to take care of me as well. Because a lot of people, and I know like myself, love to help, love to try to fix and be there and do things. But sometimes we don't need to fix it. Sometimes we just need to be present. We don't need to be doing it all. We just need to choose that one thing, one action for today. And we don't need to try to solve everybody's problems or even our own problems. But we do need to be open and honest and showing ourselves vulnerable so that we can also be cared for. And there's so much power in that. There's so much that we can learn and others can learn from us. And as we walk together in connection, in community, in groundedness, wow, we flourish. We flourish, and then that ripples on to other people as well. I know this is a short podcast, my friends, but I just wanted to bring those 3 points to you. So just to recap, number 1, connection starts with presence. Make sure to be fully present when you're connecting with your friends. Give them that time, even if it's 5 minutes of full attention with your friends or your family, those close by. Number 2, small, consistent touch points. Reach out, send a text, call, let them know that you care. See them for tea or coffee. And number 3, let yourself receive support, not just give. You are worthy of love, of camaraderie, of all the goodness that it's there for you. You don't need to be perfect, my friend. Just need to reach out. So let others know, let others be part of your life, and you be part of other people's life too. So we can have more connection, stronger foundation, and a closer connection with each other. May God bless and keep you until next week, my friend. I would love to hear from you. Let me know, what are you going to do this week? How has this helped you? I would love to know in the messages, DM or comments. Forward this to somebody that you feel needs a little pick-me-up today, and be the light that somebody else needs. May joy continue to be part of your life. Strive for it each and every day. Love you. Bye-bye.
This was the Michele Roys Show.